Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the second to the last week of school. This is like our last full week of school. Next Monday is Memorial Day, and so there's no school on that day. So don't worry about logging in on that day, but make sure you're back on Tuesday all the way through Friday. The week after that, I'm planning on having like a Zoom meeting, maybe two, one where we can just kind of talk to each other, just say hi, farewell for the summer, see you next year. And then another one I'm planning is like an awards ceremony for you second graders. So just to keep your eyes open up for that. This week I want to talk about list 26 in spelling. I don't know if you guys have seen the words yet, but they look pretty easy, don't they? This sound is ah, like you would see in saw, A-W. The sound ah can be spelled with an A, as in A-L-L, like tall, or walk, A-L-K. It can also be spelled with an A-W and an A-O. So we have some examples there at the top of page 102. We see the word tall, walk, saw, and cost. So pay attention to those sounds. They're all the same sounds, but they're spelled differently. We have A-L-L, A-L-K, A-W, and O. So on page 102, what you need to do is make sure you put those words in the correct word family using your spelling words. Down at the bottom, of course, we're going to take a look at our memory words: above, love, and about. Please fill the correct word in the blank to complete the sentence. On page 103, the directions tell us to write a spelling word to rhyme with the word in bold print. So taking a look at number 1, it's time to call blank the dogs to go inside. So call, there's a lot of words there that could rhyme, but what would best complete that sentence? Let's take a look at our spelling list. Right at the top of the list, I see all, and all referring to the dogs, all the dogs to go inside. So all would be the best choice to fill in that blank. Now, what I want you to do is go ahead and read the rest of the sentences, look at the word that's in bold, and then choose the word that rhymes that would best complete the sentence. It needs to make sense. When you think you have the word, say it in a sentence. And if it makes sense, it's likely right. But if it doesn't make sense, you probably need to pick a different word. And down towards the middle of the page, you're going to fill in the missing pattern word for the ah sound. So whatever word is missing, like A, O, A-W, you need to fill those blanks in. At the very bottom, it says write a sentence using the word small. By now, second graders, you should be able to write a complete sentence capitalizing the first letter of the sentence and using punctuation at the end. The sentence also needs to be a complete thought. On page 104, we're going to proofread. So you have a couple of sentences there, and we need to proofread those words. There are bubbles underneath the underlined word. What you need to do is, if the word is spelt wrong, you need to fill in the bubble. But if all the words are spelled correctly, over to the side, you'll see where it says all correct. You bubble in that circle. So see if you can find the misspelt word. Down at the bottom, it says read each phrase. If an underlined word is spelled incorrectly, mark it. You bubble in that circle. If all the underlined words are spelled correctly, mark all. All right. And then, of course, on page 105, dictionary skills. We're going to put these words in alphabetical order. So you have a bunch of words here. There's 2 blanks for each one. And in the green box, you've got 2 words. You need to put those in alphabetical order, which word goes in number 1 and which word goes on number 2. So for example, the first one, call or cattle. Which one comes first? You have your alphabet up there to look at. If you said call, you're correct. L comes before T. They both start with a CA, so we have to look at the third letter to determine which alphabetical order they need to go in. So C-A-L or C-A-T. L definitely comes before T. All right, so those are your spelling words for this week. As you can see, the spelling list looks pretty simple. I think you guys have totally got this one. So you guys have a wonderful day, and I miss you all, all right? Have a great day.